So I recently had a mutual who needed my help with like creative ideas and jotting down creative ideas to flow the creative juices for making characters. And I brought out this big old guy, and you see all of this information. This is just what he would wear, okay? Don't judge him. And how I do this is I just like to try to collect information like a sponge, and whatever information I need, I'll use it to my advantage. Other than psychology stuff or trying to split myself into multiple people, sometimes I'll consume terrible media to see, oh, I could do that better. Yes, I will intentionally watch isekai and be like, if it was written better this way, or if it didn't have this, it'd probably be better, and then see where we can go from there. See that I collect information to kind of, I will write a bunch of information for my OCs and stuff. Like I said, there's a whole bunch. Basically as if dragons hoarded knowledge instead of gold. Laptop's dead, so I can't show it, but sometimes I wrote a little script with like an interviewer talking to interview my characters, and I would try to write them in character for a bit while they threw questions at them, or sometimes I'll throw them into stories here and there, you know. I had like that. Some of the things that I wrote here or over here. Sorry, those are my character profiles. You can make your own format. I have my own format, and no, you can't borrow it. Yes, just kidding. There's probably people who can make neater and better formats, so I'm not really the one to go to for that. So I will think about their favorite things. I'll think about the culture they come from, if they have family and friends, or how they were in education. And I'll think about their culture, how they're born, what they might eat, their jewelries and weapons, accessories, and instruments. We'll see that right here. This is more specific to me because I made a place with its own culture. So I try to think about every facet of what would be around them, what would be their surroundings. And I will do the outfits and stuff. When I think about their outfits, I think about how they wear their hair, their powers, their facial expression, how expressive they are, like, or they have special memories, kind of like, you know, the light cones in Honkai, because they make those special memories in the cards, something like that. About how would they make their room, or the country they live in, if they live in a city or somewhere backwater, and how populated it is. And sometimes when I do that, I can come up with some stories or ideas or backgrounds for the character. Another way is, how would this character move in physical space? Like, would they dance everywhere? Are they monotonous with a flat expression? Are there foods or sensations that make them feel sick or non-functionally uncomfortable? They're dramatic. They'll have a flair. That's obviously me. Shut up. Yeah, those are just some examples of how I cook up ideas and make a bunch of character profiles and whatnot. And if you're wondering how I'm 5,000 times more articulate than usual, it's because I wrote a script. I'm a better writer than when I'm talking. Will this be a regular thing? I mean, sometimes I improvise, but whatever. Why? It helps.